Okay.
Marco and Gabby, we want to see you in Ireland.
Okay, here we are, and we're getting ready to leave Kinsale, and we're leaving our B&B. There's Patrick's big bus and the B&B house. Ooh, there's Terry. Ooh, Terry. Okay.
Given to us by our friend Willem Dargan.
That's cool.
And that was part of the Great Southern. Second largest city in the country, 146,000 people is actually the official population. But population is a little bit older. But all along in your left and here along on our right and left here as we drive.
What's in your way?
Just up beyond the traffic lights. Just before we go near the castle.
A croup?
Which is known as a McCarthy Castle. The same crowd actually that built Blarney Castle. You know where the famous rock is?
Famous what?
Rock. Blarney
Rock.
Stone.
You know, kissing that stone.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, I thought we were kissing Barney's toes.
Look at that castle.
The Blarney Stone. You getting a coffee? And a Danish? It's Lori and Michelle crossing the street. Ah! Then look at the Tammy! Oh, look at the Tammy!
Welcome to Ireland!
Look at us!
Look, Tomas. It's T's coffee shop.
Alright. Mention's right there. It's underneath the T's coffee shop. Bakery.
Here we are in Macroom, Ireland. Signing off.
There's another little center of Macroom, Ireland.
And look what's at the center of the center.
And coming around. The Internet Cafe. Ah, and there's Michelle.
And there's my castle,
With her little castle behind her.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
In the middle of this little town, and there's just an old ancient castle. Did you get the entrance to the castle?
I did. I
That
didn't
was cool, the gates.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
Rather impressive piece of architecture building.
Look at that. Jeff,
Okay.
oh, look at the river.
Yeah, right on the River Solan. This is the River Solan.
Look at that.
So that was where the original huddle fort of Macroom, and the town was actually walled in as well by the British in that time. And a fellow by the name of Ireton, one of Cromwell's generals, he laid siege to it because the McCarthys wouldn't surrender, and that's basically what was left after the siege after a couple of days. You know.
Wow.
So that's Macroom.
I'm wearing dirty cleats today.
Well, that as well. John Benny's is good. The Chart House, well, that's a restaurant. That's way more fancy. Excellent food, but pricey. Pricey. Service is a bit slow there, but I don't know. Oh, do you know where you should go tonight, guys? If you're feeling a bit more athletic.
Athletic.
Later on, yeah, tonight. Go to a pub. I'll try and drive up there and I'll show you. It's right by the bridge. The bridge bar, it's called from the English language. But in the Gaelic language, it's called An-Droichead. An-Droichead. Droichead from the Gaelic language is a bridge. Okay? So, but anybody, ask anybody who heard the bridge. That's a good reason for you to have a quick look. Right?
Is this where you're from?
Yeah, I live 15 minutes out to the left-hand side.
Oh.
Out by the lakes. Okay?
This is Kilcarney?
Yep.
Kilcarney.
This is Killarney.
Killarney.
Yeah, population of 12,500.
That's big.
We really not, I'm only really just take us about 5 minutes extra here until we just go out the bypass side. I will be out by the cathedral, we'll head off out for Beaufort that way. So we're not really losing any time. I know to be quiet around this time of the day, you know.
Did you grow up here?
I grew up 18 miles away from here, but I would have spent all my teenage years, guys, I'll have to tell you. When I was a teenager, I'm talking about 18, 19, you know, and when we'd be coming out, when I was going to college and finishing high school, you know, when we'd be left out, you know, to go to the dances, and the dances that time would start at 11, like 10:30, and they were over at 1 o'clock. There was no nightclubs going on until 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. But the site was abandoned from the famine from 1845 to 1852, right? And it became a soup kitchen for the poor Irish.
Oh, we learned about that yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. On the left-hand side there inside, 30,414 feet. That's the tallest in the country.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the tallest peak there?
I tell you one thing, Dennis.
All right. Yeah, it does.
3 miles of beach there, guys. That's it. Straight out onto somewhere around the coast of Maine eventually.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I think it's warmer out there. The sharks are huge, though.
So on the peninsula, the other side was there.
On the top?
Up on top of the hill over there on the left-hand side. That was an earlier ship marking, maritime markings. And God knows they were hopeless, because on a clear day you could see the harbour very clearly anyway. When you most needed it, right, there was fogging. When there was fogging, there was cover. So not of great use. But of course originally, you know, the earlier markers was they would light a fire on top of the hill as guidelines coming into the harbours. But of course the Irish took that to their advantage, because they would, when they wanted a shipwreck, they would take a boat out onto the sea, anchored in Cush, meaning Cush's fortress. Cush's fortress. And it indeed was a walled-in town in its time as well. So fairly important commercial history with the Spanish and Spain. Of course the English, they locked it down then after many years. And so they controlled the shipping rights coming into the city itself, or to the town of Dingle. Now, I'm going to bring you up here, guys, and I'm going to do as much of it as I can. Here, look, you see the building, mustardy coloured building there on the right hand side? That's the music spot now. Actually.
Right here.
Yeah, and Droghid Beag they call it. And Droghid Beag, meaning the little bridge. It's a very large pub inside. Ash's pub there inside there, God knows it's there forever. Then the bank building on the left hand side, the Dingle pub here. An old pub again, they've been done up a little bit, alright. Old Georgian building here, built in the late 1700s, Biller's Hotel, there forever as we'd say. So this is like the main street, you know, and there are very few side streets running off it, apart from when we go up here now, and we'll be passing, hopefully I'll be able to make the left hand turn, and we'll go down past the church, and I'll show you Dick Mack's pub.
You're on.
Okay, here we are in the town of Dingle on the west coast of Ireland. We're on day, let's see, Wednesday, which is day
5, I think.
5. Here we have the Atlantic Ocean, the harbor coming in from the Atlantic now. We're not on the Celtic Sea, we're on the Atlantic Sea now. Look at, and they have 40 shades of green down here, our driver Patrick was saying, because of the ocean airs and everything. And this is the harbor. Look at that ship, just got wrecked last night.
Let's see here if I can
Now,
get
actually,
in on
that
it.
shipwreck is from, everything's at least 1,000 years old here, so we'll say it's from 1190.
Did you say 1190?
Yeah.
Oh
And
my.
here's our new ship, so it's a little cool. We have the Cork County ship, that's in the red and white. And then we don't know what county the blue is, but look at the flags flying. And then we have the black and white, sleek one. That's Gabby and mine, we like black and white.
It seems just to be a fishing harbor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just a big fishing harbor. Hold on. And here's the city of Dingle. We're not at a great angle, but you can kind of see it. Right? It's like cute Dingle there. Look at the horses.
We'll take the ferry.
Thanks the ferry.
I think for this, you know, something I'd say the ferry cost us probably about 60 euros.
Total?
He can't hear you.
Total or per person?
Or total, yeah. That'll include the bus and the passengers.
They'll take care of
Earlier monastic huts. These are private meditation that the earlier monks used. They're called beehive huts, okay, or coffins. They're called beehive huts because they actually resemble a beehive hut. They pulled themselves up onto the rocks, and they honed out of the rocks with very basic chisels, and they made an earlier oratory.
This is old.
I don't either.
No, that's prehistoric.
I don't think so.
I might say, I have the statues here.
700 BC.
Just reference really for the fishermen.
Oh, that makes
Right?
sense.
You know, to give us
Look at that. All right.
Amerika.
Yes. I can hear your Hollish too.
Last habitable in
This was in my dream when
1958
the bus
by
went over the cliff.
Don't talk on my
A
video.
couple of local books written by taking the storyline of the locals. One is Peg Sayers, P-E-I-G, S-A-Y-E-R-S, and she was a lady living on the mainland, got married to an island man and went out to live on the island. Okay, and she tells her life story. Actually, Peg lived to see her husband die. I think she lost 2 of her sons at sea, and she actually left the island and came to live on the mainland with her daughter as time went on. The O'Sullivans, I'd say, were the very last family to leave it in 1959. You might see the homes out there. They're now considered hulls of the Santa Maria de la Rosa and the Rangusa. They were the 2 Spanish Armada ships that got washed up here in 1588. And the island people here went to actually recover them. So, now,
Paul! Paul! Careful! Careful, Paul!
Not scared, Thomas.
Don't be jumping! Come here!
Yeah, how about the 2 of us?
Yeah.
and here below was another one. That was 3 houses. So keep that in mind for a second. 3 houses. On the right hand side, number 4 with the blue door. This one here, 5.
Is it the blue house, Tammy?
6 here, 7 there. Here on the right hand side, at the back of that house, was a couple more of them. So that was 9, possibly another one here, 10. If you look at it, and that's only 10 houses.
This is like
And you're on.
Look like a proper ball.
Jared, Marco, agus Gabi, agus Hasulu, Gadurishef Trusserin and Vince Hoyd. Slán go poet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Scotch Gaelic. Yeah. So that's actually the, if you like, the definition.
Uh-oh. We got a little...
Uh-oh.
Got a little head to head.
Rule in the jungle again, guys.
Your biggest.
Yeah. Go to the side, buddy. Go to the side. We're coming through.
Now that guy's got to go over.
Next. Next. Go around me. Go around me.
Huh?
Next. Go. Joanne. With him. With him. Where's Joanne? Get side by side. Just go around me on both sides. Where's your partner? You got to go with your partner. You're ruining it. Oh.
Like the wedding walk.
The glorious oratory. Who's that bowing in the doorway?
Going in to pray. We'll meditate in my oratory.
Look at this thing. Is it?
It's like really ridiculous, isn't it, though?
It's pretty cool. Go ahead.
Earth and stone here, about this level, up to about head height, right? And they had scaffold outside, obviously. And then the trees that they cleared along the area, they made this like a teepee-like structure, right? So, then they cut the stone accordingly, and as they went up, you had a big trade of stone cutters at the time. It was very important, everything in stone.
Kevin, crawling out of the hole. Go ahead.
You'll say that that's the head of it. That's only very, very small. Because there's a plate there which don't see it.
Go.
Irish Spring, the days, the nights, I wake. And I feel the joy in the skies. Today I feel so good.
Yep.
The Gallows Express.
Hey, Paul, off the rock. It sounded good, though, didn't it?
It did. Sound like Michelle. We're driving on this little path.
And it's not one way. Oh, look at that.
Remember the gal we ran into at the zoo concert? She did a bike.
This is called Fuchsia Lane,
How would you guys like doing
and
a
it's a
bike tour?
two-way street.
That's where I went. It's on Green Street.
No way.
Yes,
Did it? She went to Southern
it's
New
two ways.
Ireland and then went to
If someone comes, one of them has to back
Yeah,
up.
it's right there. That's I was.
Swear to God.
Isn't that the same place?
Yeah, did you know all of that?
Yeah, that's I still like.
What time do you guys want to eat? Well, they're already by in town. There'd be a lot of options.
I'd say that Rebels was a little bit easier. There's a lot of characters to follow in Princess.
You just say. Go ahead.
Hi, Marco and Gabby. I want to see you in Ireland. Taran Shaw Khadi Nugus Vukel, my boy.
He didn't say, except good guy. But, you know, I don't think he's not going to trump himself up. He's just a good guy.
What are we doing here, Michelle?
We're walking into the town of Dingle. We're looking for dingleberries.
Okay, what are we going to do in Dingle?
We're going to shop, go to an internet cafe, and go to dinner at John B. Moriarty's.
We're going to watch you back right up into one of those cars coming down here.
Ah! Okay, where are we, Michelle?
We are at John B. Moriarty's in Dingle, Ireland, on the southwest coast, on the Atlantic Ocean now. We're past the Celtic Sea, and you're trying to keep out my
Did the dingo eat my baby?
And there's P.
Patrick
O'Reilly. Patrick O'Reilly.
He has a computer, but he swears it won't get any stickier food on it.
Yeah, no eating around there.
I will, however, lick it.
You will what?
I will, however, lick it.
Yes. Hey!
Who ate my baby? Did the dingo?
Jerry, now you can't pick up Paul's accent.
She can. She does a perfect retard.
Kevin, did you get a nap? Go.
No nap.
No nap? Good.
We went and shopped and had a couple drinks and
Oh, cool.
some chicken wings at another bar.
He might actually.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold. Hold, please.
The hand!
Hold.
Let's get excited. How do they keep them down? Because the hand is so excited. I left my magic flute.
Hey, we'll share a cab with you.
Dance me, darling.
How was that?
You got a bow?
What?
You got a curtsy.
Yeah, they were singing B. There's like 4 spots at the bar that were just singing right over.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They were singing?
Yeah.
Filming.
I'm filming the people behind us.
Somebody's got a little too much hard disk space. Trying to fill it up.
What you got there?
Here we are in Europe, in Ireland, and look at the old-fashioned lock and key. Look at this. So you put it in. You gotta get it perfectly and straight. Then you turn it. And then you gotta get it out perfectly straight.
Look at that.
Voila.
Old fashioned.
Love it.